Hi everyone, welcome back. If you are new, I am Sandy and I am doing a unboxing. I have a fun little haul from Taperlogy, and I do have a 15% off discount code. I'll have that down in the description below. So let's take a look at what I got. I did take a peek already, but I haven't really looked at everything. So we'll just grab this first thing off of here. These two kind of go together. So these are what are called crystal rub-on stickers. And then these are some clear plastic, I don't know, large charms, large ornaments, I don't know, whatever you might want to use them for. But there's a heart-shaped one. There's two heart-shaped ones. Okay, three heart-shaped ones. Oh, and this one has a little bit of sparkle in it. You can see that. And then we have another one with some sparkle. We have a round one. So, okay, so it's 4 round ones and 4 heart-shaped ones. There we go. I like the ones with a little bit of sparkle. Those are kind of cool. Hopefully the sparkle's showing up on the camera. But these are, I haven't tried these yet, but you all know I love mushrooms. So I wanted to give these a try. So it says here, you cut off your desired sticker, remove the backing paper, place it on your surface, and then carefully rub over the sticker with a hard, solid object, and then carefully remove the protective foil layer over the top of the sticker once it's been applied. So it's similar to, so I've done videos on their rub-ons from Taperlogy. So these are very similar, it seems like. So we'll try one here in a minute, and I think they're sized. Yeah, it looks like they're sized to where they'll fit on these. Because I thought these could be a fun little, either a craft fair item or an item, you know, to give to my patrons. So I'm trying to see if any of these would work for the heart-shaped ones. I might have to do something different for the heart-shaped ones. But the circle ones, it looks like they'll fit nicely. Okay, so we'll try those out in just a minute. I'm going to move these up here out of the way. I love these. Aren't these just beautiful mushroom images? That's why I had to give them a try. I like them. I like them a lot. And then the next thing I got, these I think all, you order them as a set. And I just really like these for when you're doing little cluster layouts on your journal page. I really like these a lot. And I've used up a lot of mine. Let's see. Could look on the back of these. They might show up a little bit better. So there's a purple set, a green, a red, and then we have these sets here. So it's been a while since I ordered this, so I don't really remember everything I ordered. I've just been so busy. But these are so pretty, and they're clear, like the clear PET stickers, you can see. So I like these a lot. I'll use them on tags, on, like I said, journal layouts, and they're all little floral, and I like the different shapes that they're in. So we have some tag shaped ones, some kind of oval, rectangles and circles. Yeah, these are pretty cool. octagons. Oh, I like the pansies. Those are pretty. Very nice. Okay. I'll put these back in the package here in a minute. I am curious about... Okay, so they're all... Yeah, so they're all very similar in shape. But here, these are more like yellows. These are greens. These are red and pink. And then these are more yellow, so maybe these are more orange. And then these are fall leaves. Cute set. All right, so I like those. I like those a lot. And then I think this was a freebie because, yeah, gift for you. Some rub-on stickers. That's cute. Some little, look like Valentine kind of stickers. So that's nice. They throw a little freebie in there. And then we have, oh, this is a reorder. So I've ordered this before, and I've pretty much used them all up. I have just a few left, but they're dried flower stickers. So they're not dried flowers, but they really kind of give that look. And I'll just pull one out so you can kind of see. So they're, again, the clear stickers. And I've done a few projects with these. I'll try to link the videos down below where I've used these because they look really good on projects. I think I used them on some bingo cards maybe. So yeah, so they're a nice, real nice sticker. I think I did them on some like wildlife projects as well. Some tags maybe. But here's the roses. I think they're really pretty. Especially with the 15% off coupon code. They're a real deal. But look how pretty they are. These are the roses ones. I just really like them a lot. And the leaves, I think, are very realistic. And then we have these couple different shades of pink. Love those. Like I said, I've gone through these and I've reordered them. So these are kind of like a dried flower. Perfect for kind of fall projects. And I have a project in mind for these for my craft fair. So you'll have to stick around and come back. But I think I love fall, so I think these kind of dried flowers are really pretty. I think they're a good size because they're kind of become your focal point in your project, which is nice. And then we have some sunflowers. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, oh yes. Okay, so we have the sunflowers. I'm so excited, guys. I love these so much. They just look so good on a project. And hold that sticky down so I can get these out. There we go. And then the sunflowers. I just think they're really pretty. And again, I like the size of them. And you can trim them down, you know, and shorten them if need be for your project. Oh, so pretty. But I've even just kind of put these on a journal page. Like I would do some ink spraying on the page and then put these down and then add a label, maybe a little piece of fabric or something. And then the ferns, I love the ferns so much. I probably should have ordered 2 of these because I will go through these ferns quickly. So cute. Love, love, love. I like the different sizes. Some are skinny, some are a little bit wider. And then we have these fun pink ones here. Pink and yellow. These, I don't know if they call them hydrangeas, but they remind me of hydrangeas. Oops, I'm kind of sticking. There we go. Yeah, I like the pink purple, and then we have some yellow. And I love this kind of, what is that, like a teal green, mint green, and then we have a yellow and then a little bit more of a golden yellow. So pretty. I like them all. And then these are eucalyptus. And layering these up is another fun thing to do. Like put a piece of the fern down or a piece of the eucalyptus and then add some flowers on top. So you get 6 in each of these packs. And then you'll get the 15% off with my coupon code. I really like them. I mean, you know I like them if I'm going to repurchase them. And these dried roses. I absolutely love. And these, you can even cut like individual ones out if you want to use them for multiple projects. So you have a lot of different options. But these are really pretty. I like these kind of if you're doing a shabby chic or a Victorian kind of theme. They work really well with that. There we go. Okay, so those are the dried flower stickers. And then the last thing I got were some more. Now these are rub-ons as well. They're different than the crystal rub-ons. These can go on to fabric and paper, but I love putting these on paper or fabric. Wood is another one, dry clay. So these are great for any of those types of surfaces. And the butterflies, I've purchased the mushrooms from them before, and I think some flower ones. And we have some birds too. But these blue butterflies, so pretty. And then I love these colors too. So you get lots of butterflies. You cut them out, and then you can put them on to, like I said, some fabric. So I am going to give, let me put these back in here. And I am going to do a little project. So I want to, I think I'll do a mushroom on here. And I wonder if I could do, I think I'm going to try the butterfly on some fabric. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. So I wanted to point out on these, you want to make sure that you use a hard surface such as plastic, wood, metal, glass. And these, they do not recommend them on soft, flexible surfaces such as paper, fabric, and silicone or latex. And those are the crystal rub-ons. And then these rub-ons, what they recommend for these are more of the softer things like fabric, paper, smooth wood boards, and dry clay. Because they won't adhere to silicone, latex, or to rough surfaces. So these might stick to these. I'll have to maybe try that, and I'll let you know. So I'm going to transfer the butterfly onto fabric. So they sell this at Taperlogy. So you can buy these, or you can just get some of this at your fabric store. This is just kind of like a cotton canvas kind of material. But I love using these. Like here, these are just some little examples. Like I like to stamp on them and then sew around them. So I just love making these little fabric kind of snippety things. All right, so we'll do the butterfly first. And that'll be pretty. I should have room to kind of sew around this, maybe in a pretty blue. So you peel the back off, and then you place it down. And once you place it down, you want to leave it because it'll kind of start sticking. So once it's down, you want to be happy with where you put it. And then these come with a popsicle stick, but you can use kind of whatever you want that you have in your stash. And I don't know if this shows up on camera, but as I'm burnishing this, I can see the kind of the little marks that the popsicle stick is making. Sometimes the hardest part is the antennae on the butterfly and getting them to stick to the fabric. But you don't want to be in a big hurry, and you want to make sure you are on a hard surface. Hopefully this mat is hard enough. And then once you think you might have got it, you just do a little test. See there? Oh, look how pretty that is. And it's on there. Like, once you get it on there, I mean, I just think these are beautiful. And then stitch around it, or slow stitch, or even just mark it like with a pin and just put that on a journal page. So pretty. These rub-ons, I like them a lot. And I like that they're kind of a matte finish, you know. But sometimes you're going for more of a matte look. All right, so we're going to try these. I've never tried these crystal rub-ons before. Similar premise. You just peel the back off. I see it. I see it. There we go. Okay. I got it. All right. And then, well, and this is stickier. So again, you'll want to place it down and then leave it. So I'm going to place it below the hole and try to center it as best as I can. I got it on there. And then again, this one, there are some air bubbles. I don't know if that's going to factor in or not, but oops. I wonder, would this be better? I don't know. We'll see how these are. Oops. My first time using these crystal rub-ons. They're almost like a cold transfer, I think. If you've seen those at Hobby Lobby. But they feel dimensional. They aren't flat. Let me do a little test. Trying to find the edge of the transfer film. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's coming up. Oops. Okay. And sometimes I find, especially in dealing with like vinyl and Cricut projects, if it's sticking when you're pulling one direction, then you can sometimes come in the other direction and it will release from the transfer paper. So we'll see if that trick works here. Ah, yep, seems to work there. See if we can get this one. There we go. Nice. Now it is a white background, so if that bothers you, you might want to cover the back of this. So that is something to keep in mind. I mean, if you're going to hang it like an ornament, then, you know, no one's really looking at the back. So that's just personal preference there. But I do really like how these look. I don't like that little air bubble right there, though. So I think that's something to keep in mind is when you put these down, make sure you lay it in a way that you don't have the air bubble there. Now you can, I'm going to try it because this works with vinyl. You can poke a little hole sometimes in the bubble. And then you can get it to press down. Yeah, that did that a little bit. I mean, it doesn't disappear completely, but it's definitely not a bubble anymore. That one did much better. That's pretty cool. Can y'all see that okay? I think they're pretty. I'm definitely going to make a few of these and sell them at my craft fair. Because I know there's lots of other people out there that like mushrooms. And they have some other crystal rub-on. I don't remember off the top of my head. But they're always adding new stuff. But I just wanted to give these a try, especially since they were mushrooms. I think they're so pretty. So I could make 3 more round ones. And then I'll have to decide if I want to put the smaller ones on the heart. I guess what I could do is I could put that in the center and then a couple of the smaller mushrooms maybe up in the corner. Yeah, I'm not sure about these heart-shaped ones. So yeah, we'll have to figure something out with that. Yeah, here's some smaller ones. Do a smaller one, and then yeah, maybe a little one of these little mushrooms here and here. Maybe I'll go back on their website if they have like some small little butterflies or little flowers. Those could be cute up in the corner there. But these, I don't think will stick to this because there's nothing really for it to rub onto the way these are made. These kind of actually go into the paper or the fabric a little bit. But anywho, that is my haul from Taperlogy. And remember that I have that discount code if you're interested in trying any of these items. Definitely give these rub-ons a try. They have all kinds of different flowers, and they even have words, rub-on words, all kinds of different options. And I'm intrigued by these. I think that looks really pretty. Fun little dangle, like a keychain. A cute little keychain. So lots of different options there. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.